Hey, this is Eric at TechnoRV, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the anti-theft measure for the TireMinder sensors. And before I do that, I do want to point out though that you don't have to use the anti-theft locking nut on these sensors if you don't want to. So you can just screw the sensor onto the valve stem and just like that, and it will work just fine. It's not going to come off unless somebody comes and takes it off. If you would like to lock the sensor on there with the locking nut, then we're going to do that now. So in your kit, you got this tool here, and then you got these locking nuts right here. So basically you just take the locking nut and screw it onto the valve stem before you put the sensor on. And you want to go ahead and screw it on there pretty good ways, because it needs to be in far enough to where you can screw the sensor on all the way. So once you've put the nut on, then you're going to take your sensor and you're going to screw the sensor on after that, right? Okay, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to then back this locking nut back up against the sensor. So usually the way I'll do this is I'll go ahead and take my fingers and go ahead and back this nut up against the sensor just with my fingers, and then I'll take the tool right in here, and then with the tool we're then going to tighten, there it goes, tighten it up against the sensor just like that. And now, like, I'm not exaggerating here, like that's, it's not coming off. I mean, I suppose if I wanted to just manhandle it, but I would end up stripping the threads out if I did that. So that is now locked on, and you may have tire position from time to time that maybe you just don't have access to be able to put this on and get this tool in here. And if you don't, then that's okay. Again, it will work without the locking nut on it. Now, in order to take the sensor off now, of course, you're just going to do that in reverse. You're just going to unlock the nut and unscrew the sensor off. And that is how you use the anti-theft measure on the TireMinder sensors.